Ladies and gentlemen, there's a new Jonny on late night. DAC TV presents Go to Bed with Jonny. And here he is, that beautiful piece of man. That is Jonny Thomas Appleseed.
Yes! Oh, hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Go to Bed with Jonny. Yes, we're back again, even if haters are out there waiting to attack at any moment. I don't care, okay? If you're ready to attack, I've been ready for 5 years. We've got lots of news, as always, you know, it's my job. Yeah, so that's what you're here for, not to hear me ramble, even though I could argue that some of you are here just to look at me. But let's jump right into our first segment of today's show, which is, of course, Broken News. Okay, up first in Broken News, we've got some news about a pop star who has had a troubled life. Okay, he's done lots of crazy things. He's gotten into some trouble. He peed in a mop bucket once. Yep, you know, and I don't suggest urine as a floor cleaner, personally. Just makes a sticky, smelly mess. So don't do it. But of course we're talking about Justin Bieber. Yes, all you believers out there, you're ready for this news. Actually, you're probably very upset already about this news. Justin recently celebrated his birthday yesterday, but he also announced that he's canceling his tour, the remainder of his tour, which is a little sad, you know. I know he paused his tour when his face went all like crazy, like he had that disease. And half of his face just went numb and decided to take a vacation from the other side of his face. Yeah, now he's canceling the rest of his tour. And we're seeing a lot of this in the music industry, you know? I wonder if they're just not selling as many tickets as they once were. Conspiracy theory? Maybe. I'm not the one in charge, so I just read the news. But yeah, so you won't be seeing Justin on tour this year at least. So sorry to report it if you're hearing it here first. Also in the news, we've got Courtney COX. Yes, Courtney was on the beloved television show Friends with all of her friends, you know, Joey, Chandler, you got Phoebe, you got Ross, you got Rachel, and she of course played Monica. You can't forget about Gunther either. Gunther was there. Yeah. I don't think they ever included him as their friend, though, which is just not very nice. Not very friendly. But anywho, Courtney is doing a couple things. We got two stories about Courtney COX, okay? I love saying her last name. First up, we're going to talk about something that was talked about in Prince Harry's book, okay? Prince Harry claimed that he allegedly had some magic mushrooms at Courtney Cox's house, which Prince Harry doing mushrooms, okay? Now that is a sight I would like to see. Can you imagine what that man is tripping on? His whole life is a trip. Jeez. He probably has a very, very scary drug-induced trip if he's ever taken things like mushrooms. But that's not the point. Courtney is weighing in on this topic and saying that she's not saying there were mushrooms, but she definitely was not handing them out. Okay? So if there were mushrooms, she's not saying she took them or there weren't any. She's just saying, I'm not the one that was giving them out, okay? So, I don't know. Could you imagine just hanging out at Courtney Cox's, tripping crazy stuff on some mythical mushrooms that they found out in the forest with Prince Harry. Like, that's a story, okay? Yeah. I don't condone drug use at all. But if you're gonna do it with Courtney Cox and Prince Harry, okay? Courtney also is in the news recently because she finally got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. It's great. That's so cool. Where's mine? Okay? It's fine. She got this star, and a couple of her friends, co-stars, were there to celebrate with her. Yes, Jennifer Aniston and Lisa Kudrow were both there. They gave a little speech. They were super funny, good timing and everything, and in good Friends sitcom fashion, you know. It was very good. It was very good, and it was cool to get a little reunion, you know. But they're like besties in real life, so they're always reuniting, you know. It's great. Also in the news, we talked a little bit just now about Prince Harry, and earlier this week we talked about the king and how nobody wants to go to his big old party, his coronation party, to sing for him, okay? I wouldn't. Yeah. No matter how many of those fancy dollar bills you give me, you know, if it doesn't have the queen on it, I don't want it, Charles, okay? Jeez. But no, King Charles the Third... Yeah. How's that feel, Charles? I'm the second Johnny. You're the third. Sucker. Gosh. Coming in third. King Charles has evicted Prince Harry. You know, Prince Harry, who is family to him. That like, blood. Yeah. Like, that's... Grandpa Charles out here is just evicting old Harry and Meghan from the Frogmore Cottage, okay? And apparently, to put a cherry on top, he has offered it to Prince Andrew. As if this family couldn't give me any more reasons to dislike them just a year ago, and then it's like, no, you know what? We just get worse. Yeah. But I do really want to go over there and see Big Ben someday. I think that would be fun. Yeah. King Charles, I don't understand. What are you gaining out of this? You know, you've already hurt these people enough. Now you're kicking them out of the cottage that they don't even live in. That's just rude. Okay? Jeez. Okay, well, that's all the broken news we got for you today. It was quick and easy, and that's the way I like it, okay? Yeah, I'm also quick and easy. Wait a minute. Rewind. All right, time to move on to our next segment of today's show, which is, of course, Hyper Headlines. Oh my gosh, we haven't done a Hyper Headlines in a minute. This is great, okay? You know why? Because Hyper Headlines is where the news is hyper, and so am I. Okay, let's jump right into the news, okay? Band Blink-182 has to postpone their tour due to Travis Barker hurting his little fingers, okay? He hurt his fingers, and he's going to undergo some surgery. And, you know, it's hard for a drummer to drum without his fingers. But I don't think that's much of an excuse, Travis. Isn't there like an old rock and roll guy who drums without a whole arm? Okay. I think you're being a little dramatic there, Mr. Barker. I'm just saying. You can figure it out, just like that man who doesn't have an arm, okay? It's just, I don't know. That's just my opinion, okay? Also in the news, we've got Dave Grohl, who is also a part of a band. You know, the Foo Fighters, the Foo that they fight, you know? Dave fights the Foo with the rest of the fighters. Yeah, Dave has been barbecuing recently, and I would like to try his barbecue, actually. It'd probably be pretty good. But no, this was a... charity event, and Dave was barbecuing all night in order to serve 500 meals to LA homeless shelter amid the storms that are going on there. So that's really cool to see that there is actually a genuine human in Hollywood. And yeah, I just love to see that. And Dave, if you ever want to barbecue for me, I'll be there and I'll enjoy it. But yeah. Also in the news, we've got Selena Gomez again, because I can't stop thinking about her or talking about her apparently. But that's not the point. Selena is opening up about the experience of shooting Wizards of Waverly Place on a new episode of Wizards of Waverly podcast with her co-stars from the show, Jennifer Stone and David DeLuise. Okay, now this is very exciting because it's a reunion of the cast a little bit. She popped up on the Zoom and she did a little interview, answered some questions. She got emotional. She said that, you know, she felt bad for disconnecting from her co-stars because they were like a family to her, but she was ashamed of choices she had made after leaving the show. And, you know, she also talked about how she had everything she could have ever wanted, and she looks back on that time as one of the happiest times of her life, which is just great that she got that on a Disney Channel set. I hear that it was not that great for everyone. You know, I mean, you can take a look at a lot of the child stars that turned to drugs and are just a little scary now. She talked to her co-stars. It was very emotional, and I watched the whole thing, and I enjoyed it. I really did. It just made me feel like a child again, you know? Yeah. Also in the news, oh my gosh, get this. New couple alert? Possibly. The rumor mills can't stop spinning about this guy's love life, okay? Ever since his split from his then-girlfriend. Oh, well, I forgot to tell you who we're talking about. We're talking about Shawn Mendes. Yes, ever since him and Camila Cabello broke up, there have been rumors that he's been dating everyone. Everyone from a 50-year-old chiropractor. You know, it's just crazy. Geez, you can't walk out on the streets anymore without people thinking you're dating. I know what that's like, Shawn. Gosh. I mean, at this point, he could walk outside with his grandmother and people would start some tabloid saying, oh my gosh, new woman in Shawn's life? Like, but this is is also another pop star that he is talking to, and it is Sabrina Carpenter. Yes, you may know Sabrina from her controversial love triangle, alleged triangle, with Joshua Bassethound and Olivia Rodrigo. Yes, the blonde girl that Olivia Rodrigo was sad about after she got her driver's license. You remember that? Yeah. Allegedly, they were spotted together, and they're sparking some relationship rumors. I don't know. I'm not going to believe it until they're making out on the streets like Shawn and Camila used to do, okay? Also in the news, we've got Stranger Things. Yes, much like me, I am a stranger thing than you are used to seeing. In a good way, though. But no, Stranger Things is a popular television show on the Netflix that you may not get to see season 5 because you may not be able to have Netflix after they cut down on the password sharing in a little while. But anyways, no, Stranger Things is getting adapted into a staged play. How exciting is that? Apparently, it's going to be about 1959 Hawkins, featuring a young Hopper, Joyce, and Vecna. Yeah, Vecna's that really creepy guy who Eleven used her mind brain powers on and shredded his skin off, and he turned into a worm-looking kind of guy. Yeah, like a Freddy Krueger kind of worm-like guy. Yeah, burnt up and just ugly. But no, there's going to be a play. And if they're casting, I'm all for playing a young Hopper. Okay, look at me. I'm a young Hopper. I'll hop any way you want me to. You just let me know, okay? Heck, I'd play Joyce. No, I actually want to play Hopper. Yeah, he turns out to be a cop, and I just think that's a really cool storyline for me. Well, anyways, that's all the news that I got for you guys today. Jeez, I'm out of breath. We talked about so much today. I obviously cannot let you guys go just yet because we haven't found out what's in my drawers. Yes. Okay, last time we found out my craps were in there. Let's see what we got today, shall we? Oh my gosh. This is crazy. You guys, look at this. It's a Buddha. Okay? This is very powerful. Okay? First of all, he looks a lot like my father. Jonny Appleseed Sr. Yeah. Second of all, I like to do this thing called manifestation every day. And for some reason, when I think of Buddhism, I just think of manifesting the best things ever, I think they do some like see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil or something. And I'm all about that. Unless I'm talking about Kanye, I will speak all the evil because he is not a good person. No, but like I was saying, my manifestations include things like, you are beautiful. You are powerful. You are the most famous man on the planet. You are rich. And you are the person that everybody else wishes they could be. Okay? Those are just a few of my manifestations. I also do things like, I will be in a relationship with either Madeline Klein, Brittany Snow, Selena Gomez, any attractive celebrity that I like. Yeah. I also say things like, I will be the next president of the United States of America. Yeah, I mean, I've got lots of them. If you have any manifestations, you should comment them down below. I just would like to hear them and, compare them to mine. I think I just came up with a new one. I have the best manifestations and no one can compare. Okay, that's a new one for me. Every morning I'm going to look in the mirror, and then after I'm done to seal it in, I seal it with a kiss. It's kind of like a Disney fairy tale, the kiss. Yeah, it's magical, apparently. I saw it bring a woman back to life once in that one movie. That's all the news I got for you guys. Oh my gosh, Buddha, can you just watch over these guys for a little bit? Thank you. Yeah, that's about it for me today, because I gotta, I don't know, take some NyQuil and go to sleep. It helps, okay? Not because I'm sick, just because I like a little nightcap, I can't believe I just gave that secret away to you guys. I'm an open book. 20 episodes in and I am open. Yeah, jeez. All right, everybody. Well, as I said, that's all the news I got for you guys. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, leave your comments and manifestations in the comments down below, and hit that bell notification button or whatever, just so you know when I'm speaking and you come back and you hear it, because it's very important. I have important things to say. But yeah, hit the follow buttons on all socials, and I can't wait to see you guys next week with a whole bunch of new news, okay? I love new news. I hate old news, okay? And I'll never share old news. All right, I will see you guys next time. Good night, everybody. Good night. Oh, Mr. Buddha and my crabs. It's just like a happy little family here. I got Buddha, Troll Johnny, and my crabs. This is great. I love it here.